As more people become eligible for a COVID vaccine, employers now have to decide how to bring back employees who have been working remotely. As part of our ongoing series, Ready to Work, we welcome Andy Challenger of Challenger Gray and Christmas. Andy, good morning.
Morning. Thanks for having me.
So you guys surveyed 201 human resource executives. A lot of interesting information to go through this morning. I want to begin with this. What percentage of companies surveyed said they would require workers to get a vaccine before they return to work?
Yeah, a surprisingly small number of companies, only 3% of those companies we surveyed are planning to require the vaccine for employees before they return to the office. There's been a lot of questions about the legality of that. It does seem pretty clear that companies can mandate it if they require, right? There's a lot of precedent with companies requiring flu vaccines, particularly in healthcare. So it seems clear that companies can do it if they choose to, but most are choosing to just strongly encourage it. About 57% of companies we surveyed said they're going to ask people to take the vaccine, but not actually mandate it.
And I imagine this next measure is going to be pretty popular. What did you find when it comes to companies requiring workers to wear masks?
Yeah, I think some people envisioned a future of going back to work maskless, everything returning back to 2019 to normal. But we've continued to do this survey every couple of months throughout the pandemic, and 100% of companies we surveyed in the last survey said they're going to ask people to wear masks throughout the day. 57% are going to ask them to wear it all the time, and others, the rest of companies, are just asking people to wear the masks when they're in shared spaces with other employees.
And then what about maintaining social distance protocols at work?
Yeah, again, kind of similar tactics to what we saw in the beginning of the pandemic to just make sure it doesn't spread within an office. About 80% of companies are planning to continue doing social distancing, either having one-way tracks throughout the office so people are always moving in one direction, keeping people 6 feet apart, and spacing out cubicles and desks so that people aren't interacting too closely with each other.
And Andy, I know a lot of people watching right now who've been working remotely are probably wondering whether companies will continue to have a hybrid remote/in-person work plan. I don't know how it's working for you over at home over there, but I know some people really like the arrangement. So how many companies are going to continue with this?
Yeah, the vast majority of companies, well over 80%, are going to go to a hybrid model. So they're not going to allow people to work remotely forever. And so I think that is going to cause some trouble for people that during this work from home period moved to other cities, bought properties in other areas, hoping they could work remotely for perpetuity. But now companies are going to ask people to come in a couple days a week, so they get a little bit of that interpersonal interaction with their colleagues and their coworkers. There's maybe some important meetings, but they're going to have more flexibility, autonomy for people to work at home at least a couple days a week.
A lot of really valuable information to help people kind of get their bearings about what to expect when they do go back. Andy, thank you so much. Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to our ABC7 Chicago YouTube channel.